and welcome to another Duels Fight Night Chat. I'm glad you could join me for this fight. It's a bit of a classic matchup. It's Muhammad Ali versus Jack Johnson. I'm Muhammad Ali, Glocks grip, and Roughlegion is Jack Johnson. Now Roughlegion is a terrific player. There's a little bit of history between me and Rough. If you watch any of my previous videos, you'll see a fight between me and him, which was pretty close. And when I sent him a message saying good fight, he gets a little bit arsey. But I think we've made our peace since then. So yeah, he's a good fighter anyway. I do rate him. So here we are. I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm trying to stay away at the moment. He's already switched to southpaw. He's already fighting southpaw with Jack Johnson. Me personally, it irritates me slightly when right-handed players use the southpaw stance. But we'll see how we go anyway.
Good solid right hand by Muhammad Ali.
I'm trying to dance and I'm trying to move with Ali, using his agility, his speed. I'm trying to keep away from Jack Johnson, but Rough's timing is pretty good, and it's difficult to keep away from him. And with him using the southpaw stance, he will land that left hand a little bit more than he would if he was fighting right-handed. Nice little two-punch combo by him. I'm trying to work his body a bit, trying to keep him off with the jab and the right hand. But like I said, with Rough, it's difficult to do. So yeah, he stole that first round.
He really damaged his opponent.
Tell you what, there's a lot of good fights coming on this year. I think as boxing fans, we are all being spoilt because there's some great fights coming up. We've got Canelo Khan, we've got Tyson Fury, Klitschko, David Haye, maybe might get a shot at Joshua. You've got Tyson, Joshua, which is a potential matchup. Have we got some great fights on the cards as like boxing fans? So yeah, if you want to comment and below my YouTube, if you want to comment and tell me who you think's going to win certain fights. I mean, I personally don't think Khan's got a chance against Canelo. I'd like to be proven wrong because I like Khan. I think he's a great fighter, a lot of skill. I just don't think his chin will stand up to Canelo's power. But as I say, I would like to be proved wrong. Yeah, sorry about the glitching on this game. There's a lot of lag on this game. I'm not using it as an excuse, but there is a lot of lag on this game. So yeah, as boxing fans, we've got a hell of a lot to look forward to in 2016. I want Fury to win the rematch. I want Khan to beat Canelo, but I can't see it. And my mouth-watering fight is David Haye, Anthony Joshua. I really want them to make that fight. My mouth will be watering, and I'll certainly be thinking about purchasing tickets and going to see that one. I would love to see David Haye fight Joshua. So anyway, back to this fight. I try to switch to southpaw there because he's confusing me with his southpaw stance. But I don't use southpaw very often, so if he's using it all the time, he's gonna beat me. So I've gone back to my strength, which is fighting right-handed.
Takes one but gets one. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
Trying to work that body.
And clicks of the talk.
couple of jabs in the right hand, but the right hand missed. Like nice little uppercut at the end. It wobbled Johnson. Excuse me. I've just moved out and I've unpacked all my stuff. I couldn't find the stand for the microphone, so at the moment I'm recording this with a snowball microphone, just like a little football on the bed with no stand. Don't know where the hell I've packed that stand, but never mind.
Put pressure on it. Get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his reels a little bit. Give the
nice little left right there by Ali. Can't get through his block with that right hand. I'm trying to get him to miss by using the weave. It's a bit of a chess match and he's winning at the moment. He's putting me in check.
He's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches. The combination lands. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Nice little sidestep by him. Sidestep there, body straight. And the the right arm.
Combination to the head.
Nice little nifty move. There's a few elite players out there on Fight Night Champion. Most of them are on the Facebook Fight Night Junkies page. Roughlegion, as I say, we didn't get on to start with, but he's probably one of the better players on the game. Him, that Don T Montana, he's quite dangerous. Little Gary Jr., but he doesn't play anymore, I don't think. I'm sure I saw him saying he was retiring just before I moved out on the Facebook page. Which is a shame because he was a good player.
3 punches thrown, 3 punches
oh, dirty boy. Yeah, Glasgow Kiss got thrown in there.
Except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Scored well with the hook.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm winning a round. I mean, I'm catching him with some good shots, but I don't think I've won a round. And it's quite frustrating.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
So round number 4 is underway. Johnson's been looking very good early
nope.
on.
3 rounds down, even though I've landed a few good shots. He's stealing every round.
I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way, but he's been aggressive and he's been effective.
Right, I'm trying to use the step back a bit more. I'm going to try and use Ali's speed. Bounce around the ring, move, flick out the jab, try and keep him off me. Keep weaving. Flick the jab out, try and frustrate him. Nice little chicken wing right hand over the top. Nice little combo. Finished off with an uppercut there.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of
flicking out that jab, but as soon as I flick out that jab, he's going to my body.
He's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it.
Power straight to the body.
In right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
That is
nice combo again by Ali. Left hook, right hand, and chicken wing over the top. Keep moving. Keep off them ropes.
Ali's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs.
I just can't really land. I can land to his body, but I can't land to his head. I've got a little right hand through there, but his blocking's too good. Now he's hitting me with some good combos. I need the ropes. I can't do the step back.
Johnson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Not able to land the uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. fire it right back with one of his own.
Now I'm biased, but I think I took that round. But I'm biased because obviously I'm using Ali.
Right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display.
So yeah, if you want to comment, feel free to comment about some of the real fights that are coming up this year. I like to know what other boxing fans think. Do we think Tyson is going to beat Klitschko a second time, or do we think Klitschko is going to come to the table with a lot more to offer this time? Do we think that maybe Khan's speed will flummox Canelo? And do we think does David A have a chance against Anthony Joshua, the man machine that Anthony Joshua is? Does David A have a chance? I think he does have a chance, but I've always been a bit of a David A fan. I think his movement, his speed and his power is enough to give anyone problems. And I think he has got a lot of ring experience. I'd like to see him in with Joshua this year, whilst Joshua is still a little bit inexperienced. It'll even up the sort of the age disadvantage that he has got. You know, he's a young lion, is Joshua, and I think the experience of David A might just even the odds a little bit, because I mean the strength and size advantage and youth advantage that Joshua's got, he should really walk through here, but he does have that power, and I reckon after watching Dillian White catch and stun Joshua, I think David here can do that too. And I think if Day hits him, he stays it. So I'm you know, my mouth's watering thinking about that fight. That's one fight I really want to see. David A versus Anthony Joshua. That's if David A can wipe out the mouth that is Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Blocks that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision.
I think he got the better of me that round.
Had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing. Because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
Yes, we like the ring card girls. I'm going to have to try and flash Roughlegion here.
Johnson's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Teddy? Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over.
He just can't really hit his head.
He doesn't turn it over. He
very good fighter, very good player.
Straight down.
His timing's good.
And boy,
blocking's good. And he's using that pesky southpaw stance.
A jab followed by the straight. He scored well after being hit himself.
Stay away from
a stinging uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Now you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
I mean, the game did give him the first 3 rounds.
One uppercut in return.
I think each round's been close, but then again, I am biased.
Johnson's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent.
There's not a lot landed between either of us. A lot of punches are bouncing off the gloves.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there.
Nice little combo by him there.
Making no adjustments at
Well,
all.
Johnson is getting the better of Varley.
Towards the bell, last 10 seconds of the 6th. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Johnson.
Trying to use that head movement, that speed of Varley to confuse Johnson, coming in with all those punches.
Where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts
Nice little right hand over the top by Arley.
away a little bit. Now, the things that were keeping his opponent
Right hand
from
to the
coming in
body.
that front door, well, guess what?
But every
They're
time
not
I land,
anymore. His opponent
Johnson,
could get back into this
he's
fight.
returning.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Johnson. Muhammad Ali's banged by a big uppercut. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works.
I'm trying to work Johnson's body here, but I'm not. I'm having like
At the
limited
halfway point of
success.
round 7. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Oof. Trying to work his body, and he caught me with a cracking
Ali's
uppercut.
combination punching
Trying to
is
get
working
revenge
well.
there with a couple of uppercuts of my own. Missed a big swinging punch there, and I caught him with a right
Takes
hand.
one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
With the right hand.
You see, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Teddy's scorecard shows Johnson's up.
No, that's not fair.
The past few
That's
rounds
not
we've seen,
fair.
He has just extended.
Hasn't
his
given me
lead.
one
He has
round.
gained all
The fight's
momentum in this
closer
fight.
than this.
Yeah, he's very confident. He's got everything working. Obviously, he's in great shape, and he's following his game plan.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by
I
Muhammad
tend to find with
Ali.
Fight Night Champion the scoring can be iffy sometimes, but I think you
Ali's putting his
get more
punches together
points
now.
for
That's a
landing
nice
hooks and
combination.
uppercuts. I think that is the key. You know, you can land maybe 3 straights, and if they're not power straights, if the other guy lands, say, 3 hooks, he might get that round.
Muhammad Ali's
Now, power straights and counters tend to score you points, but hooks and uppercuts seem to be the key if you want to stay around. You know, a lot of players can only fight on the back foot, so they'll run the entire fight, and they'll try and stay on with like jab, right hand over the top, try and catch you coming in. And it's quite an effective strategy. I've employed it myself a few times, much to other people's chagrin, but it's not a nice way to fight. It's a bit of a boring way to fight, really, to be honest with you. So I try not to do it these days, but I've come across a few players myself who will not come forward at all. They will not move forward. They will just, you know, just run backwards and try and stay around. So the way to beat them is to do exactly the same, you know, what you do, where you don't charge forward, which is difficult to do when you're getting a bit frustrated and want to have a bit of fun. It is difficult to stand still, but you have to sometimes if you're the player's not coming forward. And the key then is to have one exchange and land a couple of hooks and then run for the rest of the round. And that is the way to beat the players that refuse to come forward. Just land a couple of hooks, couple of cuts, and run for the rest of the round, and give them a taste of their own medicine, basically. I fought a guy earlier, funnily enough, who did exactly that. I made a fighter based on strength, and I wanted to mix it up, and so I've gone charging after him, and all he's done is run the entire fight, just flicking the jab out, right hand, waving and countering me. He landed about 3 punches, then go and lie against the ropes. And he did beat me. He beat me on points, but only it was close. I think it was 96-93, and I was chasing him the whole fight. But it turned out his record, he had a pretty good record. He was a pretty decent player, but that must be how he plays the game, just on the back foot. And I can't do that. I can't just use one style. I get a bit bored and have to try and use a different style. But some players, they find one way to win the game, and they stick with it, anything for the win. I like to experiment, I like to play about, try different styles, you know, use a Chavez punching style with a counter punching sort of mentality. Just try different scenarios.
He's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Johnson's defense is paying off now. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Yeah, old Roughlegion, Jack Johnson, he's catching, mate.
Ali's knowledge of the game is showing through.
And even though I haven't won a round, I think the fight is a lot closer than that.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw,
but he's obviously landing the hooks, as I was seeing. He's landing the hooks, he's landing the uppercuts, he's landing the counters. I'm landing some good shots, but I'm not really scoring any points. And as I've said before, there's no excuse in losing any fight if you're using Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, he's got the setup to beat anyone apart from maybe Isaac Frost. Well, I have beat Isaac Frost with Ali, but if someone's using Isaac Frost and he's a good player, you're not going to win. He's just too overpowered, he's too devastating. So here we go, let's try and win this round. Flicking out the jab. He's throwing the big hooks at me, I caught him with a hook coming in, flicking out the jab. He's missing a lot of shots now.
Able to block that away, it was targeted for his head. Comes across with a hook up top.
Oh, caught with a lovely left hook. See, Ali ain't got that power, man. That was a Tyson left hook. There was a good chance he might have rocked him or even gone down.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Blocks the headshot.
Lovely right hand over the top. Another right hand over the top. Come on, Ali. His right hand starting to land.
Good right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Definitely landed more shots this round.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Doubles up the jab.
I want a rematch with Roughlegion. If I can't knock him out by the end of this round, I want a rematch with him. And I want to use Tyson. So if you're up for it, Rough, give me a shout. Let me have a go with Jack Johnson with Tyson. I'm talking about powerful hitters. What do we think of Conor Benn? He fought on the undercard of the Charles Martin Anthony Joshua heavyweight fight, and he looks good. He looks good, but the punch
A consistently strong
that he
You don't have to be a calculus major.
total
to
round
score
sport.
this
Yeah,
goal.
took the right
Put those 10
hammer in there, I did.
And our ring announcer
So well done,
standing
Roughlegion.
by.
Shout out to you. Well played, mate. Well played. So yeah, Conor Benn fought on the undercard, and he did look devastating, but that punch that he knocks the other guy out with, the left hook to the body, I mean, he was like Joe Frazier or George Foreman. He swung it right back before he landed it. And I ain't sure, you know, if he did that against Eubank Jr., Eubank Jr. would catch him, but that's another good fight for the future.
And he was good with that left hand.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the fight. See you all soon. Bye for now.